Hey, what's up, folks? It's a beautiful day in November, 70 plus degrees, so got to get out and enjoy it while you can, especially where I'm at here in Kentucky, because the temperature will turn on you in a split second, it seems like, from one day to the next. And I want to get a little bit more ride time on my new bike. Well, I should say new to me bike. As you can tell, I don't have any kind of fairing or windshield on this, so it's a little different than my Street Glide, that's for sure. But I tell you, she'll run. Got me a little bobber, and you'll never guess what it is. Don't even try. It's not an Indian. It's not a Harley. It's just something a little bit different. Something I have to get a little bit used to. But definitely something different than I've ever had before, that's for sure. But man, it's fun. It's such a fun bike. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I got it near when riding season is over, but I'm hoping for a few more days like this. It'll be almost 80 here tomorrow. I hope everybody's out riding, having a good time. Woo! This is such a beautiful bike. It is a unique bike. It is a custom bike. Just throw you a few hints. You'll never guess. But boy, she's loud. Wake the dead. I'm sure my neighbors like that a lot, but that's okay. I try to get out of the neighborhood as fast as I can. I don't see me riding it at night too much. I mean, I probably will take it to the local bike night, which is over now, but that's okay. It's funny how different a clutch can be, or just how a ride feels between different bikes. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, you know, you get on one bike and say it weighs a certain amount, and then you get like my bike is a big touring bike, and you know, it weighs 800 pounds. This bike weighs about 500, so it's a little bit of difference. I won't have you guessing too long. I'll show you here at the end. I'm curious how this audio is going to turn out as loud as this bike is. And what it looks like on my 360 camera. It's definitely not a bike you would tour in. You know, local. Ride down the road for like couple hours, come back, something like that. But she is a solo seat kind of bike, that's for sure. I wouldn't say she's built for comfort, but definitely built for speed. Oh goodness. Gosh, it's beautiful out here. All these fall colors. Man, glad I got to enjoy it. I'm gonna ride tomorrow too. I could say I do miss my fairing on this bike, but I mean, I guess you could probably get something like a windshield for it, but I don't know. It just take away from the customization of it, I would think. It's just, old school. My original plan was to get like an off-road bike, which I ain't saying that's out of reach, but I definitely wanted to go off-road and enjoy what that has to offer. I know you're seeing a lot of YouTubers out there riding off-road. They have the touring and the off-road bike, and I've always been interested in going off-road, getting a little muddy, you know, a little dirty. But I won't keep you in suspense much longer. I'm gonna jump off the bike here in a minute and show you what it is. Alright folks, that is my second bike, new to me bike. It's a 2009 Sucker Punch Sally. Now you may have seen that bike on another channel, and that would have been Ozark HD Riders. It was his bike, and it was time for him to let it go. So I felt compelled to take it off his hands. I went back and forth with it, but it was a bike and an opportunity that I just couldn't pass up. And then in the little time that I have rode it, it's been an absolute blast. Just a chopper bobber, gorgeous bike. If you know anything about Sucker Punch Sally, it's a company that doesn't exist anymore. You've probably seen one on Blockhead's channel. He had one. I think he gave it away. But Jeff Cochran is the guy who built this bike. He was co-owner with another fella. They got in a little bit of trouble, so I will not mention his name. And they were putting out multiple bikes a year. I think well over 100. Now Jeff still makes bikes, and he'll make you one, but he's only making like probably 10 or 15 a year. But man, he did a hell of a job on this bike. I absolutely love it. It's got an Evo engine in it. Yes, it is carbureted. That's a little different for me. I've never had a carbureted bike. Always fuel injected. But I am definitely loving this bike. I'm glad I bought it. Definitely, like I said, I got to get used to it, but it's just a phenomenal bike. I'll tell you one thing, it will definitely have, it'll work your forearms. I always get a workout when I get on this bike. That's okay. Woo! She's mean. I think I'll about do it for this video. Just wanted you to check out my new bike, my second bike. I appreciate y'all watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And always rip the ride. See ya.